rolling.
All right, so this is going to be a plank variation that's a heel raise, in and out of coming up on your toes. I've been using this for a little coordination of engaging some muscle control in the lower abdomen, along with a little bit of work through the calves, in and out of a stretch. So a table, a counter work pretty well. If you're using a table, maybe putting a towel on it at home, because I'm going to have you digging your elbows a little bit down into it. So on your elbows, I tell people to walk their feet back to where the heels are having a hard time reaching the ground, so you feel a little bit of tension in your calf. As far as your back position, I want you to have a little bit of a tuck of your hips underneath you. So you see I'm kind of pulling the wrinkles out of my shirt. I'd rather err on the side of being just a little bit too far this way versus thinking I'm straight but actually being this way. And my shirt's wrinkled up and my back is collapsed a little bit. So here, you're actually going to use your elbows to kind of dig a little bit into the edge of that table, which is why you're going to want some padding if it's a dining room table, right? And that dig of my elbows kind of helps to pull me forward up onto my toes. So you see my body stays straight. I push back to where I feel like I have a little bit of a calf stretch, and then I really use my elbows to help pull me forward up through my big toe. It's a nice position to work on engaging some trunk control, right? And that dig of the elbows, I feel like really helps me feel my lower abdomen engage. Just watch that a couple things as people come forward, sometimes they want to sag, so let's try and avoid that, right? Also head position, so if my head's up, my back tends to want to do this. So I want to look down at the table as I come through this because it helps me keep good back position. Just slowly transitioning from one point to the other.